Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Kamil Glik. Has he picked him out? Face to face with the keeper. Richarlison! Oh, great save, real class.
Richarlison really must have felt he had the measure.
Gets up to head it! There it is!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he won.
Going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Massive leap! Just off target.
Richarlison did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Arnautovic. Out wide to the right. Beautifully done. Made towards the front men. Now it's Arnautovic. It's a brilliant interception. Pushes it out wide. Well, they can break here. Hernandez plays a clever pass. Konoplyanka. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Richarlison. Lobs it in gently. Has a swing at it! And now they can launch a counter. Hoists it high. Shade too heavy, people can pick that up. Richarlison. Back into the middle. Richarlison. Barzagli with a fine tackle. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Ronnie Lopez. He's left his man. Konoplyanka. He's got the ball glued to his feet. How about a shot?
Arnautovic really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And that's been won straight back. Kamil Glik. Newell's Old Boys are leading with half-time drawing close. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Arnautovic beats the offside trap. Arnautovic plays shot at goal! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
There's the whistle for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So it's back to business. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Tries to get it forward quickly. Luis Gustavo. Richarlison. Sigurdsson. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And he heaves it forward. A real chance to break. Rodi Lopez. Konoplyanka. It's got through to him. Now it's Arnautovic. Goes for goal! And that really should have hit the net. Shots on!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, good interception. Rodi Lopez. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Dashing forward at pace. And the weighted pass. And it's Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson. Forward it goes. Defender's on the back foot. And the counter is on.
Kamil Glik simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Now it's Konoplyanka. Barzagli. Konoplyanka. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Plays it out to the wing. It's out for a goal kick. Hernandez. A good challenge, stood up well against his man. He's had a look, it's Sigurdsson! Oh, nearly. but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. It's Ilicic.
Newell's Old Boys merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Breaks on here.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Cut out in the nick of time.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Chip through. Timely intervention.
Newell's Old Boys showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Now it's on Nautovic. Played into space out wide.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Barzagli. Nautovic gets it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Done very well to intervene. Managed to get it away. And time is up. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Dede demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. He's picked him out. Has a pop! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead.
Ajax are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Clearance and very necessary. Newell's old boys have it back and they can go again. Calvert-Lewin. Luis Gustavo. Newell's old boys are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, you can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Needed a better pass there. Gomez tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Plays it back. Cleared without complication. Sigurdsson hits that long. Smalling does well to read it and intercepts. Talisca. Tries to switch the play. Valencia. Patrick van Aanholt positions himself well and cuts it out. Luis Gustavo. Richarlison. Newell's old boys are behind here despite their domination of possession. Valencia. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Richarlison. Talisca. That intervention was very necessary. Danger averted for now. Smalling. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Diego Sousa. He slipped, goes for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Dede tries to get it forward quickly, dashing forward at pace. Diego Sousa. And it's Sigurdsson. Nicely measured pass. Chance! Looking to shoot! That is wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Talisca. Sigurdsson. Some brilliant interception. And he's surging through. It's broken loose. Forward it goes. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Sigurdsson. Lovely bit of skill there. Too much on that, it's gone out. Well played, he saw that coming. Talisca. Sigurdsson. Calvert-Lewin. The first 45 minutes are up. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
We're already back underway here.
Newell's old boys don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Done very well to intervene. Right through the middle. Up to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Ajax really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Sigurdsson. Defenders on the back foot. He's through. Calvert-Lewin shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Massive leap! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Patrick van Aanholt. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Talisca. It's gone a long way up and away.
Newell's old boys showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Oh, good interception. Diego Souza. Chip through. It'll be a throw-in. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And it's been given up. He's gone for it! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cuts it out. Dinks one in. And it's been taken straight back. And that's been won straight back. And the counter is on. He's had a shot! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looks to dink one in.
Patrick Van Aanholt simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
And it's Valencia. Luis Gustavo plays it forward. Calvert-Lewin has a swing at it! And that has been clubbed away. Tries lifting it over. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Decent-looking ball. Oh, good ball. Hits one! Yes! And surely that settles it. Smartly deceptive, what quality.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Ajax take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Aimed long and direct. And that's well defended. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Newell's Old Boys thoroughly outclassed here. They came up against opponents who were better in all areas. No argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Newell's Old Boys
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle.
It's Lukaku!
And he's there to make a great save.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Now the counter. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Lukaku. Lukaku shoots! That is wayward.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Ghazali. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges? Idrissa Gueye is desperately calling for it out wide. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Played out to the right. And the counter is on. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Zaha.
Batsali just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Valencia plays it forward. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Valencia. Zaha gets into some space. Cut out in the nick of time. Could move up a gear here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's the through ball. Has a hit! They've scored!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Chance, he'll hammer it! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Newell's old boys grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Dashing forward at pace. Lookman with a delicate ball. Flags up.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. A real chance to break. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Alex Ilicic. He's in, looking to shoot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
He's got through. Lukaku. Timely intervention. It's being played forward. Looking to break out here. Out wide to the right. He's cut loose. Now it's Zaha. Done very well to intervene. Defenders on the back foot. Right through the middle. Going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it. We reached half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Zaha. That is terrific skill. Lukaku. Smalling gets into the right position to intercept. Zaha. Pushes it out wide. Valencia. And he's cut it out. Well, they could break here. Lukaku has been given offside.
Well, the defence was at their mercy and they only needed to be fractionally quicker.
Lookman. Oh, that's neat. He's gone for it! Marvellous goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen. And this is a very welcome tonic now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Newell's old boys take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And now they can launch a counter. And it's Zaha. And he's there to cut it out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Newell's old boys have a free kick. Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Arnautovic. Quintero. Now it's Arnautovic. Cut out in the nick of time. Oh, the ball's come loose.
Well, Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Well, there's no sign here of forwards work. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Gay. Quintero. Now a chance to break. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Now it's Zaha. Talisca.
Newell's old boys are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku plays a clever pass. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, if the defensive pushing up is accompanied with the right pressing, offsides are going to be commonplace.
Talisca. That intervention was very necessary.
Newell's old boys are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Just 5 minutes left. Newell's old boys just have to run down the clock. Now the breakaway. Wilson plays it out to the flank.
Newell's old boys probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Ball's loose, who's getting there?
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Lukaku. Hook tries lifting it over. No, it's not getting there. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
And just look at the keeper. He's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can.
And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Newell's old boys.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here. And the weighted pass. Sigurdsson looks to dink one in. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Sigurdsson. Pushes it out wide. Sigurdsson shoots. That has skinned the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Oh, good ball. Good idea, just poorly executed. Can he shoot? Shoots! There it is! And it's Newell's Old Boys who take the lead. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Arnautovic. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. And he's cut it out. Arnautovic. Arnautovic. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Lukaku. A really good feat. No foul, says the referee. And he's there to cut it out. Now a chance to break. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Luis Gustavo. Forward quickly. Big chance! A terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Luis Gustavo. And now the finish! Turns and goes back. Smalling positions himself well and cuts it out. Good ball. It's a brilliant interception. Smalling. Goodson looks to thread it through. And through to the goalkeeper. Kjaer.
Newell's on.
That could spell trouble.
Now it's on Nautovic, and the counter is on. He's left his man. And a header! He has done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me,
No question, that's a foul. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of... Oh, no, it's an own goal!
well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Newell's old boys got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Back to the keeper. Oh, incredible! Another own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Is it in? Yes! Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin! Nick gets rid without sophistication. And now they can launch a counter. He's picked him out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Talisca. Could be... shot at goal! And he's done it! And it's Newell's Old Boys who take the lead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Out wide to the right. Surely. It's a loose ball. Aimed low and direct. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well read, he sorted that out. to get it forward quickly. Played out to the right. Rodi Lopez. And it's got through. Forward it goes. Talisca. Going through. Barzagli plays it forward. Fingers on the back foot. Talisca. It's come loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Patrick Van Aanholt battles to win it back. Aimed long and direct. And it's been given away. Sigurdsson goes looking. Calvert-Lewin. Now it's on Nautovic. Rodi Lopez. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, sweet feet. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Calvert-Lewin. And it's on Nautovic. Now it's Lukaku. Lukaku goes up and over. Massive leap! In it goes!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Rodi Lopez. And he should have done better, and he knows it. Point-blank header! Danger averted for now. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Goes long. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a brilliant interception. Get that clear. Talisca. Corner it is then. Tries to get it forward quickly. There is the half-time whistle. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Newell's old boys head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. There's the whistle then to start the second half. It's gone for a throw-in. For a throw-in. Sigurdsson. Floats one over. It's one! It's there! And they're back in front! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick.
Newell's old boys
Get themselves into the lead. Well played, he saw that coming. Patrick van Aanholt. Luis Gustavo. Smalling. Poulsen. And it's Arnautovic. Ronnie Lopez. Lukaku pushes it out wide. He's made sure that that won't get through. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. A real chance to break. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Smalling. Calvert-Lewin. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Forward it goes. Talisca. Now, chance to break. Let's put a stop to that. Calvert-Lewin. Timely intervention. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Lukaku. And now the breakaway. He's got away.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Cuts it out. Looking to break out here. Ball through needs to be good here. Arnautovic! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it. So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Can he score? Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Gylfi Sigurdsson has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Back into the middle, into the channel, delivers it, heads it! And somehow he managed to miss it. And the counter is on. And it's Gay. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Talisca, Calvert-Lewin.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The ball's come loose, and the chase is on.
Newell's old boys showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hulk. Arnautovic tries to stroke it through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be...
Arnautovic is fouled. And this is the big chance. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Kamil Glik. Bozali.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Tries lifting it over. Has a swing at it! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! So that's it. It is all over.
Newell's Old Boys.
I don't understand what they've done. From a position of strength, they have contrived to lose. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Newell's Old Boys really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Sigurdsson, chance! Can he get the shot away? Floats one over. Away from immediate danger. Dinks one in. Timely intervention. Another throw-in. Forward it goes. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Referee's given a throw. That is as far as they're going to go. Sigurdsson is desperately calling for it out wide. Richarlison. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
Luis Gustavo. Iborra tries lifting it over. Luis Gustavo. Sigurdsson. And it's Sigurdsson. Keeps everyone guessing. Valencia could try cutting inside here. Gets it back. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Luis Gustavo. That's sprayed out wide. Luis Gustavo. It's come loose. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Tries to stroke it through. And now they can launch a counter. Out wide to the right. Luis Gustavo. Hits one! It's there! And it's Newell's Old Boys who take the lead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Newell's Old Boys take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Could move up a gear here. With a delicate ball. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Abraham, he's got away. Well read, he sorted that out. It's a fabulous position. Not offside that time.
Yeah, that's a good spot and a good call.
Iborra. Abraham. Kolasinac. Sigurdsson plays it forward. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Newell's Old Boys going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Luis Gustavo. That intervention was very necessary. Gets good distance on it. Well, they can break here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Abraham! And shoots!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Richarlison. Can he score? And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. Luis Gustavo plays it backwards, and they'll try again. And it's Luis Gustavo. Fitness on the back foot. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? And back to base. Hernandez. Luis Gustavo. Hoists it high. No impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Dashing forward at pace. Over to the left. He's got options out wide. It's a loose ball. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Probably be looking to play it square from here. It's gone a long way up and away. Valencia. Sigurdsson. Feyenoord have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Abraham. Here it comes. He's left his man. Flings in across.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Defending was strong and firm. Gibson. Aimed long and direct. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Newell's Old Boys are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Bonucci.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played back in.
Newell's Old Boys can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's got the ball glued to his feet. That's lovely. Beautifully done. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Newell's Old Boys
Win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a
Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Looks to clip it forward. It's a brilliant interception. It's out of play for a goal kick. Talisca.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Deftly done. And it's Sigurdsson. Must score! Shot a goal! And the ball's come out! Corner given. Bervedez boots it to safety. Forward it goes. Good idea, just poorly executed. Sigurdsson. Either side yet able to find the net. Chip through. And he's straight offside.
Well, he now knows that he has to lock in the timing. Success and failure depends on it.
Tries to dink it in. Fernando. Get a throw in. Across the field it goes. Nkunku, and it's Kolasinac. Looking for space out wide. That intervention was very necessary. Sigurdsson. Talisca. Can he find a finish now? And he's there to cut it out. The referee's awarded a free kick. Sigurdsson having a look. Missed, but by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
He's made sure that that won't get through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Well positioned to make that interception. Fernando hits that long. Nicely worked. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
To get it forward quickly.
Newell's Old Boys are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Newell's Old Boys get it back again.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Talisca. Sigurdsson. Chance to break. Dinks one in. Can he deliver? Kolasinac has it in a wide position, so what next? No, that's overhit. Aimed long and direct. It's got through to him. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Newell's Old Boys playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Idrissa Gueye needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Newell's Old Boys are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Sigurdsson. He's had a shot! That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Fellaini. Needed a better pass there. And here's the chance to counter. Gets it back. Talisca. Pushes it out wide. And he's there to hoof it away. Sigurdsson. Feyenoord are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Forward it goes. And it's Gueye. Just brushed off the ball there. Fernando. A real chance to break. Fellaini. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And now they can launch a counter. He's left his man. Fellaini. And it's Fernando. Talisca. And he's going long. He's found his man, and the counter is on. Going through. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Great leap! They've scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Feyenoord get themselves into the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Now surely! And he's cut it out. Hervedes.
Newell's Old Boys are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be full.
He's one-on-one, surely! Got a sight of goal here. And a header! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Final. He's gone for it! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Massive leap! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Up to meet it! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Feyenoord take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Sigurdsson. He's come loose. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Newell's Old Boys.
Well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. Your reflections then, Jim?
Newell's Old Boys simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and shoots! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Josip Ilicic showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Kolasinac. Luis Gustavo tries to get it forward quickly. Back into the middle. Idrissa Gueye. Going for goal! They've scored! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Luis Gustavo. Talisca. Lookman. Iborra. Idrissa Gueye goes looking. Ilicic tries to strip. Lookman! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Newell's old boys are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Can he score? It's in! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Ilicic. Talisca goes for goal! Goal! And they are pulling clear here. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Newell's old boys grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Well played, he saw that coming. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Over to the left. In with a header! Josip Ilicic. Played out to the right. Good ball. Has a pop! Really well taken goal. And already they're looking to run away with it. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Newell's old boys totally rampant. Great leap! Bonucci gets good distance on it. That intervention was very necessary. The accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bonucci. And it's been taken straight back. Chipped through. Throw it. It's the through ball. And he heaves it forward. Now it's Gueye. Ball through needs to be good here. Has a swing at it! Trying to get there. And another time! It's there! All too easy! They are in danger! disappearing out of sight. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart. There's no need to back away from that.
Newell's old boys have been... And Ilicic! Oh, taken with style! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's gone for a throw-in. Fellaini gets up to head it! No mistake! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Big chance here! Iborra. Forward it goes. Chance to break. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Newell's old boys looking to widen the... Ilicic! He's hit it too high. Iborra. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Fellaini. Fellaini eyeing that space. Small kick. Hoists it high. Dinked in. Got a sight of goal here. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's made sure that that won't get through. And he's going long. Luis Gustavo. Lookman. Forward. What does he try from here? Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Patrick van Arnholt. Talisca. Now it's Ilicic. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lookman. Idrissa Gueye. Talisca. Big chance! So who's he picking out? Lookman. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Forward it goes. And it's Iborra.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gueye. Patrick van Arnholt. Talisca. Bonucci very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Smalling battles to win it back. Alex Ilicic.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Luis Gustavo does well to read it and intercepts. Idrissa Gueye plays it forward, face to face with the keeper, and he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Iborra. He's looked long this time. Nice little flick. Oh, really good feet from him. Promising cross. Massive leap! He's scored! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to...
Iborra has got himself a free kick. Floats one over. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. The final whistle.